Hey there, people of the internet. My name is Sivana, and welcome to my studio. I just wanted to take a second to say wow and thank you to everyone who has continued to support me. I jumped up to 95 subscribers after my D&D character short did incredibly well, and well, I just wanted to keep the ball rolling. Tell your friends who either like art or Pokemon or both. I have something special planned for when I hit 100 subs. It's going to be a lot of fun, so let's make it happen. Anyway, back to the video. Today I'm doing another Pokemon art trade with Cindy of Amethyst Arts and Crafts. Last time we did our starter Pokemon for our respective regions of Michigan and Nova Scotia, so go check those out if you haven't already, the links are in the description. Now this time we decided to get our hands dirty and go hunting for fossils. So I will draw one of Michigan's revived fossil Pokemon here in this video and show you which Nova Scotian Pokemon fossil Cindy sent to me. If you want to see the others, you have to go check out Cindy's video and her channel. Again, the links are in the description. Now let's get into the drawing. So as you see here, I'm going to draw this horrifying fish called the Dunkleosteus. And up in the corner I have references for Petoskey stones, which is Michigan's state stone or rock, which is kind of a weird thing to have. Anyway, these neat little rocks may not look like much when they're dry, but when they get wet and polished they have this beautiful pattern on them that I always thought looked like scales, so I bet you can guess where this is going. When Cindy and I talked about doing fossil Pokemon for our regions, I immediately knew I wanted to incorporate the Petoskey stones in some way, because they're actually fossils of coral, specifically a rugose coral called Hexagonaria percariata or Perseriata? I don't know. And since both the coral and Dunkleosteus lived in the Devonian period, which is also the age of the fishes, they seemed like a perfect combination. The Dunkleosteus is a genus of large armored-jawed fishes with some of the largest species of placoderms to ever live. And placoderms are just a class of armored prehistoric fish. The largest of the bunch is the Dunkleosteus turelli, which grew up to be about 28 feet long, 8.7 meters, and I don't know about you, but I already hate most of what lives in the ocean, so I have no idea why anyone would want to revive this monstrosity. However, because the only intact fossils we really have of the Dunkleosteus is its incredible armored head, we don't fully know what it really looked like. Maybe it had skin and weird lips to cover its horrifying jaws, we don't know. Its body shape is also just speculation based on other fish closely related to it that we do have fossils for, so this genus of fish is quite interesting, I'd say. Also, I did a little remodeling of this Pokemon because it didn't quite look enough like a Pokemon. It just looked like I drew a Dunkleosteus with a cool pattern, which is what I was going for, but I wanted to add a more fantastical element, so I gave its armored head more of a crown shape and changed its fin so it looks like it's walking on the surface, because it's going to be a rockfish after all. No, not that one. And no, not that one either. And ooh boy, the coloring. I'm not gonna lie, this took quite a lot out of me. I don't know why I decided to do this to myself. Doing all these individual coral patterns didn't even take that long, it was just tedious and really hurt my hand like the whole time. Also, it feels way too complex for a Pokemon design, but it is my Pokemon design, so I don't care. It is kind of satisfying to just watch the patterns fill in and look like little rays of sunshine. Petoskey actually is named after an Ottawan chief, Petosaga, or Petosege, which means rising sun or rays of dawn. I played around with the colors a lot because I really wanted it to read as a Petoskey stone, and I wanted a similar pattern on the armored crown, but struggled for a while before finally finding what looked right. I also had to make sure the body of the fish looked shiny and smooth like a polished Petoskey stone, and I think it looked just so good. But it got me thinking that this fish should have two forms, a wet and dry form because of the stone's appearance change when it's wet or dry. And since this Pokemon is semi-aquatic, it works out really well. So I make a dry form later after shading the rest of it. I feel like it was a nice compromise since this thing doesn't evolve from or into anything. I had this cool idea that the Petoskey stones you find in the Michigan region are actually fossilized scales of this Pokemon, but you can't revive it with just the stones. You would need this jaw fossil, which it just kind of looks like a scary snake skull coming out of the dirt like Tremors. For the fossil, I took color samples from fossilized dinosaur bones and had a lot of fun using the oil brushes and of course taking advantage of the lasso tool and airbrush technique that I love so much. And there it is, my terrifying rockfish hybrid Pokemon, and its name is Petoskleost. Combining of course the first part of Petoskey and the last part of Dunkleostis, it also sounds like lost at the end because so much of the fish is unknown and lost to history, so Petoskleost, with its wet and dry forms and of course its shiny. Now let's see what wonderful prehistoric Pokemon Cindy has found for me.
Hey Sivana, I found this cool Pokemon fossil on our adventure, and I'm hoping you'll accept it in a trade. Now the Pokemon you're going to be getting is based on a real creature that lived back in the Coal Age. So you can find fossils like the one that the Pokemon is based on at Joggins here in Nova Scotia. This last picture on the list here, Pleura, is the largest terrestrial invertebrate in Earth history, as it says here. This is the one that your Pokemon's based on. And I mean, I figure you'd really enjoy having an oversized bug Pokemon to call your very own. I mean, I think I vaguely remember you saying something about you liking bug Pokemon or something.
So for my Pokemon, I chose a bug, because of course I did, I'm the bug trainer, and surprise, it's another bug.
And in case you're wondering, here's where that Coal Age fits in on the overall timeline. So I was definitely thinking that this guy would have like an Onyx or Steelix kind of vibe in that it's huge, and he can give you a ride around on his head, and you can hold on to his horns, and it would be a great time, I think. I think you would enjoy this mode of transportation very well. So here we have Pleurapod, a big bug Pokemon to call your very own. Definitely bigger than the real-life animal that it's based on. And here you can see the fossil that, we found on that beach there, from which I resurrected this Pokemon from. I thought I would include a little shot of him and his shiny version for you to enjoy. Well, Sivana, I hope you enjoy Pleurapod. I think you guys will have a lot of fun together.
I definitely do love bug Pokemon and will gladly accept Pleurapod into my insectoid family. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course thank you Cindy for such an adorable Pokemon. As always, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already, and please leave a comment on what you thought about this video. Also go check out Cindy's video and channel, the links will be in the description. And of course, take care, I'll see you in the next one.